Hello people, this is Mark from Kharischangeworks. Guys, I hope you are well. This is video 3 in the trust series. And I'm going to spend a little bit of time on this one because I really believe that the component in this trust building process is very important. In fact, I would go as far as to say it is crucial, maybe even further to say, unless you've got this component, there is no such thing as trust. I hear you in the background saying, well, Mark, what is it? In a word, it's called respect. Consider this. You want to build a skyscraper. You don't just go to the beach and say, I want to build this whopping massive skyscraper. All the engineers and architects and builders, plasterers, window installations, electricians, man, everybody that is involved in the building industry will laugh at you. Because they know trying to build a house on sand might look good for a little while, but it sounds very flimsy. Doesn't work. That said, if you want to build a house on sand, you'll have to dig really deep before you can even consider laying a foundation. That said, anybody who's in the building industry will tell you you're wasting your time. Pointless doing it there. The reason being is the sand it moves too much. You need something solid. So when you want to build a skyscraper, you've got to go, for a better word, you need to go inland, where the ground is more solid. Then, proportionate to the height of the building, they will dig a foundation. They would lay it, whether it be cement, concrete, that kind of stuff, or will it be steel, massive steel bars that's surrounded by cement and concrete and these kind of things. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. The point I'm trying to make here is you need to have an appropriately sized foundation based on the height of the building that you wish to build. You see, you can have a few feet as a foundation. The height will only be so much, so many feet. You can't put a skyscraper on a foundation that's only, say, a couple of meters deep. The weight will crush it. Likewise, if you want to build a single-story house, you don't need a foundation that is 100 meters deep either. It's quite stupid. So what you need to establish is the height of the building versus the depth that you need to go to. So once those are in proportion, you've got a good starting block to build said building. Now, I said right at the top of this that respect is the building block. It's the number one criteria. It's the foundation. Now, if you want to have a long-term business relationship or a long-term relationship with a spouse of some sort, you would want to have a relationship that's got longevity attached to it. Which then means, just like in the height of the building, you need to have a good, solid, appropriately sized foundation. Therefore, you need to dig deep. There is where the thing starts. Now, if you consider some of the other videos that I made, particularly number 2, where I talk about you need to learn how to become vulnerable over a period of time. That generates the building components, the different ingredients to make and create said foundation. So the thing here is you lay a foundation. If it's just a platonic relationship that, it doesn't really matter. It's not going to go anywhere in terms of a business relationship or a relationship that is going to evolve into marriage. It's just going to be a friendship. It's platonic. The foundation might only be, say, for argument's sake, that deep, and that would be okay. But if you've got a relationship where you need to discuss particular intricate details, vulnerable details, important details, having a relationship that deep, it's not going to cut the mustard. You need, say, something sort of that deep. Then you might get somewhere. But this takes time. It is the most important thing. Work hard on generating respect. Now, if you came up to me and said, I respect you, initially I'm going to go, who are you? If you said to me, say after 5 years of friendship, Mark, I respect you, I'll go, I've got 5 years of reference where I can say, they've let me down there, they haven't let me down there, and that will be an acid test regarding respect. Likewise, if I came to you as someone who I don't know and I say, I respect you, unless you are silly, you need to question it. It's just the way that it works. If we have a friendship of some sort and I say to you, whatever your name is, hey, I respect you, chances are the relationship might be okay. This trust, respect thing will get established. Now, here's the thing. I know someone, I've known him for a while. We don't always agree on certain things. His lifestyle and my lifestyle are in two different directions. But we've known one another for a significant amount of time. And over time, we've established this thing called respect. And we've both given out little bits of vulnerabilities. And neither has abused that vulnerability. In spite of our differences, our friendship is pretty good. So we can't say, you've got a different religious or political or racial attitude and perspective than what I've got, so therefore I don't respect you. I can't therefore trust you. These are just little things that make us who we are. But for you as an individual, you can trust and respect people in spite of differences. So my encouragement for you for today is simply this. In any relationship, whether it be platonic, romantic or business, work hard on the respect component. Laying that foundation solidly. Lay it appropriately. Because whatever you're going to place on it, it should withstand the weight. It's got to be solid. Two, at least in my opinion, of the most important criteria for what a foundation should be. Strong, and the weight should be weight bearing, that is fit for the job, so to speak. That's all I want to say. I know I've gone about it in a long-winded way, but I thought it was really important to discuss the importance of the foundation bit when it comes down to the respect bit, in the direction that the relationship that you are engaging in or want to engage in, where that might lead you. Respect, in my eyes, vitally, vitally important. I hope that this video has helped you in some way. Maybe it's cleared up some fog in your mind when it comes down to this trust thing. And I hope that the illustration has made sense to you also. Please, to all the YouTube admin, the liking, the sharing, the subscribing, tell all your friends and family. When you hit the bell, pick all, and of course, comments in the comments boxes, please. But for now, this is Mark from Kharischangeworks. I'll speak to you soon.